All right, this is the independent project for digital art. So the independent project is going to be ongoing, which means that you're going to be working on it between now and the end of the semester. This one takes a little longer than the other ones do, so you'll be working on this one as you complete other projects. So if you finish early, you don't know what to do, you can work on the independent project. This one will be due the very end of the semester. So the date that it's due is still up in the air, but just know that it'll be due at the end of the semester and it will be counted as a project. So if you hover over the digital arts page, it is all the way at the bottom. It's called Unit 7, Independent Project, so just click right on that. And this is what we have. So for this project, you're going to be choosing a cartoon character and filling it out with letters. So it looks complicated, but it's very easy, very repetitive. So once you get the hang of it, you're good to go. Here's a couple more examples here. You want to make sure you find a cartoon character that is like fully cartoon. Like I know they just made Pikachu movie, and there's it looks like he's like a real life Pikachu. You don't want to pick one that looks like it's real life because it's harder to complete. So just make sure you do a regular cartoon character. Okay. So once you find your cartoon character, you can look on Google. You're going to copy it, and you are going to go into Pixlr, and we are going to create new. Square HD is fine, and you can title it Independent, and then your name. Okay. We can turn the background on and change it to white, and then once this is all set, you can click Create, and here I go. So I had copied a cartoon character from Google, so now I'm just going to paste it. File, paste. Here we go. So I'm going to stretch him out to be the entire page, or at least close to it. Here we go. And then I can center him. There we go. All right. Now, I'm going to come over here to my layers. I'm going to click these three dots, and I'm going to rename this to Timmy. That's Timmy Turner. And then I'm going to lock this. So where it says unlocked and locked, I want to lock this. So I don't want him to move. All right, now this next part, this is pretty much the hardest part you're going to do with this project, which is not saying a lot because this is an easy project. You are going to come over here to your cartoon character and turn your transparency to 50, about 50. That way we can see what we're doing. Then you are going to click on the text layer, click somewhere on the page. Do you want to add a new layer? Yes, add. And then you are going to fill him up with one letter, so you can choose the letter, whatever you want. T for Timmy, or I could do F for Fairly Odd Parents. That's probably a better one. All right. Now, we want to make sure that this turns into the color that we want it to. So to do that, we are going to click the Move tool so we can settle this down. I'll put this up here. I'm going to go to my Timmy layer, turn my opacity, my transparency back up to 100. I'm going to go to my color picker, and I'm going to click, let's say I'm going to start with his hair. So I want to click on his hair. It gives me the exact same color that I need. And then I click OK. I will click on the paint bucket tool, and if I click on the letter, oh my gosh, I'm not in the right layer, so I have to click on my text layer, and then it should just change right over. No? All right, doesn't look like it wants to change, so we could do this. Click back into your text layer, highlight it, and the color we can choose up here, fill, and since I added it to my color picker, it's right there. So I'll do that. this a little smaller. All right, so now I have my F. I need it to be a little smaller. I don't want it to be that big. You want it to look like it's not obvious that it's a letter. So that's about good. Let's do 30, make it even. Okay. Once I have that settled, I am going to go back to Timmy, turn my opacity or my transparency down, and then I'm going to click on my F, click on the move tool. You're going to move this where you want it. All right, so here I am. So the next thing I'm going to do, that was the hardest part, changing the colors. I'll write down a little cheat sheet on how to do that too. So next time we change the color, so if I want to fill up his face, obviously I'll have to change the color. So I'll show you how to do that. Now all we're doing is copying and pasting. That's it. So my keyboard doesn't work for some reason. I'm at home, but yours does. So if you click Control-C, it will copy, and then Control-V will paste. So I'm going to do it from up here because mine does not work. So copy my F, paste, makes 2. That's it. Control-C, Control-V, copy, paste. You can use your arrow keys to move the F's or the letters, whatever you have. I think it makes it easier. You don't have to. And then you just end up filling this whole thing. What you don't want to do, and I'm telling you now, this will result in a failing grade. I'm giving you this direction. Please do not type 1,000 F's in one thing like this. I will show you. This is what you do not want to do. Not doing this, and then putting this somewhere. I can tell when you do that. We're not doing that. So if you do that, this is your warning. You will be failing. So all you have to do is copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and use the arrow keys to move it. And then try to make them kind of overlapping, close together, so it looks nice at the end. And that's it. So as long as you get all the colors correctly, you can use the opacity, transparency to do that. Just now I can't see the F's because I got the color exact. So that's it. Very easy project. If you have any questions, of course, just ask me and I will help you.